Elder Hugh S. Gowans, President of Tooele Stake, was called to address the assemblage. Notwithstanding the diffidence he felt in undertaking this duty, he felt a pleasure in lifting up his voice in behalf of the cause of truth. He could unite with his brethren in gratitude to God for the deliverances that have been wrought out for the people. It was a great privilege to associate in our present capacity of a general conference in peace, to be instructed in our duties. We are here in this life to learn the way in which we should walk, to enable us to return to our Father in heaven. That we may take the right path, we should and must possess the Holy Spirit. To possess that influence, it is necessary that our lives be righteous. If Satan can fill our minds with doubt in reference to this church and its destiny, he will do so. There are many inducements to lead the unwary astray. The design of the Lord, however, was to lead this people to a higher plane and sphere, above the things of the world. We should rise above everything in opposition to the gospel. If the Spirit of God is in our hearts, we will clearly discern the good from the evil. By measuring our lives with what God has revealed for our acceptance, we will be in a position to know whether our course is acceptable to Him or not. Self-examination will enable us to understand whether or not we are traveling toward that high standard to which the Lord desires we should be attracted. We must be prayerful in spirit and exercise faith in Him. We should keep the Sabbath day, attend our meetings in our wards and our quorums. It is questionable whether these things have been fully attended to. There is more delight to saints in attending to these things than to spend our time in excursions and other similar ways of seeking pleasure. We should cheerfully pay our tithes and keep the laws of life, that health may abound, and that our lives may be prolonged in usefulness. God has revealed a priesthood and principles by which we can rise above the petty jealousies of life. If we would have faith, we must attend our fast meetings and tender our offerings for the benefit and sustenance of the poor. If we do these things, we will have faith to administer to our families and rebuke from them the encroachments of the destroyer. There is nothing in our theology but tends to morality and to spiritual and physical life. We have our religion and our business mixed up, and the former is sometimes allowed to settle to the bottom, causing it to require to be stirred up, that it may come to the top. Some men have so little faith that when propositions are made for the benefit of the work of God, they hesitate to accept and act upon them. This is unfortunate, as all should be ready to operate for the general weal. This should not be the condition of any man who holds the priesthood and has taken upon him the name of Christ. The speaker hoped that the light of the Spirit might dwell in his heart to enable him to participate in any movement of a beneficial character. He hoped that this would also be the condition of all the brethren.